looking at a budget buy SUV, the MGZS. It's not the EV, it's the 1 litre petrol. I'm looking forward to this one because it's cheap, it's affordable. And there's 2 trim levels. There's the Excite and the Exclusive. This is the Exclusive, top of the range. I'll let you know what you're gonna get. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about the MGZS. Plus, we might do a little bit of off-roading too. Shh. Let me give you some stats with the MGZS then. I'm going down a bit of a bumpy road at the moment, which is good to test the suspension. But this is 110 brake horsepower, 160 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 62 miles per hour in 12.1 seconds. Let's talk price. This is the 1 litre petrol exclusive trim manual. You're looking at £21,570 from the website. If you want to go down to the Excite, the bottom level trim, take around £3,000 off, £3,045 I think to be precise. And if you want to get the automatic gearbox, which I definitely would in a SUV like this, then add another £1,285 on. 42 mpg though, that is one thing you're going to be looking at, and that's pretty fair to say, and we'll have a little look at the mpg later on because I've just reset the trip and we'll see what we're getting at the end of it. Plus, any MGZS owners of the 1 litre petrol 6-speed manual, let me know in the comments what you're averaging. Let's run through all of the cool features you get with the MGZS exclusive trim. Digital dash, 360 parking cameras, heated seats, 10.1 infotainment touchscreen, satellite navigation in the exclusive trim. For some reason today though, the camera isn't picking up how bright this actually is. I see it very bright, but the camera sees it very dark. You get a sunroof, and also a lot of people don't know this, but if you click the back on this dial, you can angle your sunroof. Electric seats on the driver's side, but not on the passenger side. You get these nicely designed leather style seats with faux carbon fiber throughout the cabin. Okay, we're gonna give this 1 litre petrol MGZS just a little bit of a blast. And as soon as you, I can run a big bend here. As soon as you start getting a little bit of power down, which it doesn't have much of, and going a little bit faster, you can feel the car move about a lot. 0 to 62 miles per hour in 12.1 seconds is the 1 litre turbo petrol MGZS. We've got the 6-speed manual. Let's feel what 12.1 seconds feels like. It's a good starting first, Oliver. Didn't spin the wheels. Into second. Oh, a little bit. Oh, it's taken a while there. Come on. Oh, into third. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And there we go. Lackluster. But you know what? We did speak about the car not being that powerful. And it's not about power. It's for cruising. I'd say the suspension's just slightly softer than some of the cars we've had recently. And I'm not even going too fast, and I'm going around that corner and I'm just getting a little bit of body roll. Again, this car, suspension is okay, right? So if you're on the A roads and on the B roads and you're going, you know, a smart speed, you're gonna have no problems. It's when you start getting a little bit faster, that's when you're gonna feel a little bit, ooh, I need to slow down a bit. And anyone that's looking around this price bracket, you know, the 21K, 21,570, is gonna be more than happy and pleasantly surprised by this car and how it handles and, you know, the suspension levels. Let's have a little walk around of the MGZS, just pick out a few features, and I'd like to know what you guys think actually of the look. It had a facelift in 2020, they came out in 2017, and you can tell the facelift versions because the grille's been revised and the lights kind of sit away from the grille. They had this weird bit in between that joined them. But when you come back, it doesn't look too bad. There's some detailing going on here with these plastic vents. We've got LED lights there, a couple of creases down the bonnet, but they're friendly creases. Come around the side, look, you get these cool silver roof rails with the exclusive. And look at this. This is 17-inch Tomahawk diamond cut alloys. You know the wheels are good when it's named after an indigenous North American weapon. Okay, as you come around, we've got a little bit of privacy glass tint there. And this is my favorite bit of the car, the back. This little diffuser's cool with these little 3 elements there. Again, a little bit of effort with some detailing, honeycomb with these black vents, and then these exhaust tips, which obviously are fake. And you've got a little bit of kind of linear plastic inserts. The actual exhaust is there. There's ZS badge there, 7-year warranty, that's important. And then a bit of a lengthy aerial. What do you guys think of the MGZS? I would love to know your thoughts, let me know in the comments below. Let's have a little chat about MG then, because they are the fastest growing manufacturer here in the UK. The MG4 is super popular. We have reviewed it, we loved it. It's doing well on our channel. You'll have to do a little banner to go and find it. And I think people love that car because they changed the styling. You've got those sharp creases, those great LED headlights. The bag's a little bit different, but I love how they've thought out of the box with the design of the car. And I think MG are gonna take that design language and they're going to start putting it into their SUVs because they know people love it, right? And then we've got the Cyberster coming in 2024, a 2-seater electric car with the rear lights are like arrows, very different for indicators. And I think they say that can get up to 400 miles as well, a range which will be interesting. And I think they're trying to push the sporty element now, MG, back into, you know, what it was like in the 60s with the MGB. And if you didn't know, obviously they're owned by the SAIC corporation, Chinese corporation, and they're kind of changing around. They own the mark, and a lot of people might not like MG because it was once British owned, but it isn't now, might not like what it stands for, but I think we can both agree they are doing things that are affordable. They're styling the cars a little bit different now, and they're making them look a lot better. It's very practical too. This car's got 448 litres of boot space and an adjustable boot floor. Check this out. I can take this out. Just look at the space in there. That's handy, all right? And if I wanted to, I can just put this back in. Really easy. And slot that down there. If you want even more space, which you might not, but you might do if you go into IKEA or whatever, you can jab those 2 seats down and get even more space. That's super practical. One thing that's extremely important is passenger comfort. I've got Adam behind me in the rear seats. Adam, talk to me. How are you feeling back?
So we're in the back of the MG, and I'm actually quite happy to say this. It's quite a pleasant sort of backseat ride. There's a couple of things that are nice. So the actual seats themselves are quite nice, and you've got 3 headrests in the back, so you know the middle passenger's not missing out. The actual material is quite soft and quite comfortable, so no complaints there. Let me show you the knee room. Knee room's okay. It's okay for an SUV. I would maybe expect a little bit more, but probably just being a little bit picky. You've got 2 USB slots in the back, which is nice to see that, and you've got door bins that are actually usable, so you can put like cups and bottles in, that sort of stuff. One thing I don't quite understand is the little tiny window here that you can't really see anything through, which is a bit odd, but it's all right. And I do love the sunroof of this car. It is really big, really nice, and lets in lots of light. So yeah, all in all, pretty good.
Can the MGZS 1 litre petrol go off-roading? Well, I'm going to find out. It's front wheel drive. I've got the manual version. I'm putting it in first gear. Let's see. I've got the steering on the lighter setting, the urban. Oh, all these are some big crevices.
A few moments later.
And now I think I've hit the gravel. Well, there you go. If you're wondering, the MGZS can go off-roading. A couple of things I don't like, or I don't understand probably, is with all of the features like the 360 camera, the different settings I've got to change the steering, all of them, I don't have a power tailgate, right? And then also, I don't have an auto handbrake. I've got an old school manual handbrake that every time I look at it makes me think, am I going to do a power slide? No, you're not going to in this car. And then the manual. I was a little bit, I'm not going to call out the PR team here, but they did tell me I was getting an automatic. On the spec sheet, I was like, good, automatic, SUV, I need that in my life. Big car on the B roads, I'm trying to, you know, gauge where I am. I don't like that it's a manual. I'd get an automatic. This car's all about comfort, getting from A to B. So they're the things I like, they're the things I don't like. Let me know if you are an MGZS owner, things you like and you don't like in the comments below. A few little secrets, hidden secrets. Well, they're hidden secrets if you don't know about them, but anyway, I'm gonna share what I found. You've got a USB port up there, brilliant for a dash cam, no wires, jab it up there. I think that's really cool. That's something all manufacturers should have, a USB that's higher of the front windscreen. Also, there is adaptive volume on your infotainment. So when the car is going a little bit faster and you're listening to a really cool track, it will adjust the volume to go louder the faster you drive or the louder the noise goes. I don't think it adapts to wind noise and stuff like that, but a cool little treat. Another little treat, if you press and hold the home button and you keep it held down, it will shut off and you'll get a screensaver. Pretty handy. I'm not sure what for yet, if it's like distracting you or whatever. And another little treat, press home to turn it back on. If you press and hold the aircon button here, fan, you can turn that on and off, because sometimes you just press it and it takes you to the screen, you see. But if you actually press it and hold, that will turn on your aircon for you. If you knew about it, awesome. If you didn't, well, hopefully you like some of them. So that has been our episode on the MGZS 1 litre petrol, and I think it is a great option for a budget buy at $21,570 in this exclusive trim. We've done road test with the car, we'll tell you how it handled, what the suspension's like. We've even gone off-roading, and I know it wasn't the most dramatic of off-roading experience. I'm sure you're going to let me know in the comments, but we still did it. Loads of cool features. The seats are very cool, those leather style-esque, the MG red contrast stitching. You get a lot for your money. Let me know in the comments what you would rather get over the MGZS. As always, if you like the episode, throw us a like, get subbed, and I'll see you on the next one.